Hey everyone, Jim T. Graham with RC Groups. I warned you yesterday in the RC News that we would be talking to Mike from Robart, and here he is. What's going on, Mike?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I hear you were talking about some hinges yesterday.
I was trying to explain the hinge and that I'd never seen the hinge quite like this before, and then we watched a little bit of it. Then I accidentally brought my guitar out to illustrate heat. And the whole news, I thought, was that a really great RC news broadcast, or was that completely off the rails? So I'm not
Yeah,
sure if it was great or crazy, or maybe both.
yeah,
But
probably a little bit of both.
and speaking
So,
of crazy, we're going to talk about something very exciting today. Hopefully, it's exciting as it seems.
yeah, it's actually an old standby product that Robart's had out forever, and it is a great product for all of you builders and all of you painters and anybody having to deal with paint, so on and so forth. We are talking, if you ever bought the testers paint and it's looked like that,
It's
and
sitting.
you've given yourself carpal tunnel trying to shake this stuff, you know what we're talking about today.
Let me ask you this: how long did that sit to look that way?
I just bought it.
Okay, so it shipped that way. Okay,
I bought no, it didn't. I went to the store and bought it. Okay, I went to the
okay.
local hobby store and I got that. So I'm gonna go over to flip the camera, and today we're talking about the Robart paint shaker. All right, and this is available in either an AC plug-in or alternating current or a wall plug-in, or you can get it in battery operated. It
Okay.
is designed for the 1 ounce paints. So, like here, I've got the Testers Create FX, and I purposely picked it out because it is settled. There is, it's not mixed, so that we can show a true on how this is going to work. All right, so it's designed for 1 ounce bottles of paint or smaller. So I'm going to go ahead and it comes with your rubber strap. Rubber strap comes around, and there are two nubs in the cradle to hold the rubber strap on. The bottom of the paint shaker itself, foam feet to
Okay,
keep the noise down.
and a little gription.
All right, and it's a simple on off. So here we go, and then it will sit and it will shake your paint. Okay, for a
This should
highly
be an animated GIF.
okay, and so
That's it, huh?
that is it. You just keep shaking it up. All right, and I'm going to roll it around.
Okay.
Okay, and because this is completely unsettled, it is going to take a little time for this to set in. One thing that you can do to assist with these, are you hearing me over the paint shaker, by the way?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, good. One thing that you can do is you can add stainless steel ball bearings. That will
Oh,
help as an agitator, similar like you would have on a rattle can. Okay, and so what we'll do is you just let this go for approximately, a minute or so at a time, and I'll turn it off and we'll roll it around. And what you can see now, it's starting to incorporate the paint in here. Okay, and so I'll flip it over one more time and just keep it going. The one thing I do want to stress with this, and we get these phone calls a lot, is how long should I let the paint shaker go, right? So it is not an industrial grade, right? I'm going to be straight with everybody. This is a consumer grade paint shaker. So you want to go for like a minute or so at the max. Let it sit, let that motor cool off, okay? And so on and so forth. So now we're starting to get good incorporation. We've got a little bit of unsettled on the bottom,
okay.
but it is eating into the amount, as you can see right here between the layers or between the label, and it continues to eat through this. And now the one thing that you want to think of, right, is how long would this take going like this, shaking this can back and forth, and essentially getting carpal tunnel on your with your wrist, right? And so we're just gonna let this continue to shake, and I can sit there and I can watch it on the side here. Actually, you can see that it's slowly eating through that unincorporated pigment that's on the bottom of the paint bottle. Okay, and as you can tell, while I'm doing this, it's not that hard to hold this up. Well, so let's say you you want to get that air bubble to the top, you could easily just hold this paint shaker up. It's not, this is not a heavy device. I mean, it's a light device. Okay, and it just continues. You want to continue to work that paint out of there.
I think another selling point is the huge button in the front. I mean, I'm a sucker for a switch or a button. So
It is, and we've continued just by sitting here at this, a couple minutes here, that you can see this is really starting to eat this up, and your color is coming through, and as you can see, the color is getting nice and
yeah.
smooth. You're not going to get the streaks and whatnot on your paint, so that's really where this paint shaker is going to shine. For those of you that are into airbrushing in whatnot, you get your smaller airbrush, or you set up a small bottle for shaking. You shake your paint, put it in your airbrusher, and then you spray it across. All right. So that's where these really shine. Why don't you jump on the website real quick there, Jim?
I picked out a search term.
Okay.
I'm just going to type shaker. See what we get. We have a shaker cradle in case you go crazy.
If you would need to replace your cradle, we have replacement straps there. Right underneath that, you have the US transformers. So if you need to replace that, the battery operated shaker, which we talked about, we offer it a battery or a plug-in. Right. Now, here's a really nice one, is this battery box, Jim. So let's say that you have the plug-in like I have here, right? And you want to convert that to a battery operated because you want to take it to an event, a buddy's house, so on and so forth. You can actually just buy that box, and now you could turn this AC unit into a battery operated unit.
I love it. And I saw a motor assembly, which is great.
For replacement motors. Robart's always been known for having replacement parts, so you can purchase a replacement motor if for some reason.
Love it. All right, let's see your face, Mike. Well, the paint shaker did not let us down. It definitely was exciting. Yeah. Maybe
it never does. It's like we said, it's a product that goes above and beyond. And here's a little thing for those of you who have wives that love to have nail polish, and they're getting tired of shaking their nail polish. This is a great thing to use for nail polish.
So if you have an anniversary, wedding, Christmas, anything like that,
I wouldn't suggest giving this to your fiance for her wedding. No.
Yeah. You want to couple it with a vacuum cleaner, possibly a stove.
Now, those of you who have their sons and daughters that are gamers, right? Yeah. So they're into Warhammer, Dungeons and Dragons, all that, and they're building those little creatures. This is something that will work out very well for them because they have a lot of different paints, especially when you get into the metallics. The metallics settle out very fast. So this is a great way of reincorporating those metallics.
You're not going to believe this because I can't even believe it. My daughter is heavily into D&D, Dungeons and Dragons. And she did this. She's running a summer camp, and she created they're going to learn the rules by playing D&D. So she has sat on the couch for weeks painting figures that are this big. And then she wants me to tell her how they look. I'm like, girl, I can't even see them. So I don't know how they look, but yes, she could use this paint shaker. In fact, I'm playing with the idea of buying her one as a present now.
There you go. Perfect.
That is, wow. Well, I didn't know that was coming out of this show. So there you go, everyone. Something for everybody.
Correct. And it really is. So They're available at all the hobby shops. If you walk into a hobby shop, you're going to see a Robart paint shaker there. If you don't have one on your workbench, grab one. It's really going to help you out with all of your paints, incorporating your paints. And I think what you'll end up doing is you'll find other ways and other places to use it. And put them in the comments. Let us know other ways that you use the paint shaker.
Yeah, put it in the comments below. So this is going to go on, of course, our YouTube channel. It'll probably go out on Mike's email blast. It'll be out in a feature, and then I'll have a link to all this stuff, and you can go. It'll be easy to find.
Wonderful.
Well, Mike, what a great way to end the week. Very cool.
Thank you so much, Jim. Have yourself a great day.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Hit all the buttons and go out and fly while the weather is still amazingly hot out there. All right. Bye, everyone.
You got it.